Kia ora and welcome to Parliament. I'm sorry I wasn't able to attend in person today and be with you to talk and be part of the hui. Hui such as today's are important for us to share with you what we are seeing globally and what we're doing. But they're also vital for us to hear directly from your trade expectations and how we can support you. As Minister Mahuta has mentioned, there are changing political dynamics shaping the world. Big power dynamics. Many countries are looking inward and protecting their domestic interests. There are also challenges to global institutions that we rely on for trading by the rules, like the WTO, which helps small economies like Aotearoa New Zealand have an even footing with the big players. Today I want to talk about the bigger enduring picture, what we're doing to confront the major global challenges through our trade recovery strategy. The trade recovery strategy recognises trade as a key driver of Aotearoa New Zealand's overall recovery from the economic impacts of COVID-19. It has put us in the best possible position to recover from the impacts of the global pandemic, to build resilience and to seize new opportunities for exports and investment. The strategy has been updated in 2022 to best support businesses as they reconnect with partners, customers and markets overseas. The refreshed trade recovery strategy focuses on 4 key areas under a STAR organising framework: sustainable and inclusive trade, trade and export lift, architecture and resilience. The strategy builds on and leverages our Trade for All agenda. The focus is on a recovery that promotes sustainable and inclusive trade, lifts our exporters' capability and performance in key markets, build resilience against future shocks, and is designed to deliver maximum benefit for New Zealanders. A successful future for New Zealand's international trade trajectory depends on its benefits reaching all New Zealanders, those who own SMEs, women and Māori entrepreneurs, as well as supporting labour and environmental standards. The government is also focused on creating opportunities for Aotearoa New Zealand's exporters to diversify their export markets to guard against future economic shocks. We've concluded 2 significant new free trade agreements this past year, with close partners, the UK and with the EU. Our focus now turns to ensuring they enter into force quickly. Implementation is key. There's no use in negotiating these agreements if exporters don't use them. Our teams are now alert in ensuring that these FTAs and their considerable benefits are known and understood. And importantly, that we engage with businesses to ensure they can get the advantages that these agreements provide. On trade relationships, the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnerships, CPTPP, is also playing a leading role in driving our economic and trade growth in our region and beyond. It has pioneering provisions beyond just the exchange of goods and services, with requirements on labour, the environment and government procurement. We've consistently supported growing CPTPP through accession by economies willing to meet the agreement's high standards, with the current focus on the UK's accession process. Next year, New Zealand will host and chair the CPTPP Commission, providing a further opportunity to ensure it remains fit for purpose and responsive to global challenges. The Indo-Pacific region is of the utmost importance for New Zealand's strategic and economic interests. I see the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity, IPEF as we know it, as an opportunity to enhance our strong partnerships with major regional economies, particularly with the US. In September, I joined ministerial representatives from 13 other economies in Los Angeles to launch IPEF negotiations. There is significant appetite among the 14 economies to make the most of IPEF in boosting regional trade and investment, harnessing the digital economy, making our supply chains more resilient, and driving climate action. We've advocated very strongly that the scope of the framework take a very strong inclusive approach to economic cooperation and trade for Māori and Indigenous peoples. We will want to work with Te Taumata and all treaty partners on shaping this agenda. I want to conclude by reiterating that Aotearoa will be facing a demanding and turbulent time in the global headwinds, and I don't want to put a gloss on it. The global landscape right now looks challenging, but we're in a position of strength. The UK and the EU FTAs have proven that we are able to make progress, create new opportunities and build resilience. As a small country, we can act and adapt quickly. Our trade recovery strategy is showing the benefits of forward thinking and supporting Aotearoa New Zealand's businesses as they reconnect with the world. It is against this background that I'm pleased to see our evolving partnership with Te Taumata expanding its solid foundations and a shared commitment to inclusion. The work we've done and are doing together has shown that shared commitment to ensuring the benefits of trade are taken up by Māori. That's good for Māori, for the Māori economy and for New Zealand more broadly. Thank you for hosting this important hui. Kia ora.